I've been saving eggs for the incubator for the last few days. Actually, today is day number 9. The eggs have been a hit and miss. Some days I only get a few, and other days I'll get quite a few. And it's dark in here with that black plastic sheathing. This is a pretty good looking olive egg here. It's probably, might be hard for you to tell. I think here's another one. That's some of the darker olive eggs that I'm getting. Whiting True Blues have started to lay. And here's one from the French Black Copper Maran. These are the eggs I've been trying to save. The darkest olive eggs and the ones from the French Black Copper Marans. I'm going to put those in the incubator. It took 9 days to get 22 eggs that I thought were good enough to put in the incubator. We went from a week of snow and ice to a few days in the 60s, and then supposed to drop back down in the 20s this weekend. So the chickens have been hit and miss with laying eggs. I'm going to go ahead and get that incubator set up, turned on, let it warm up overnight. Then I'll probably put the eggs in it tomorrow when I get home from work. What I want to do is let this thing preheat overnight and get the humidity brought up. I got some distilled water in this bottle. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. The water tray. It's a Nurture Right 360 that I borrowed from my oldest daughter. Well, good morning. I didn't get the eggs on the incubator after work yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this morning. So here we go. So for the last several days, I've been setting my Copper Maran eggs to the side, as well as some of the darker olive eggers. Got a total of 22 eggs. These are the ones I'm going to put in the incubator today. So I've already messed with the incubator a little bit this morning, trying to check the number of days until the hatch. Everything seems to be set right. Of course, the temperature and the humidity dropped a little bit while I had the lid off, and it's going to do the same right now. I've hatched out eggs a few times in the past. No great success, but it's a fun thing to do. Grandkids really love to watch the eggs when they start peeping. There we go. There's a plus and minus sign on the top. It says you hold that down and you can check the egg turner. Be sure it's working. I didn't keep very good records of my hatching success. Don't remember what kind of eggs I put in the incubator, how many hatched out, so I'm going to try to do a little bit better job at record keeping this time. Ten Marans, and 12 olive eggers went into the incubator. Yesterday it was 65 degrees. Today it's 35. I'll grab my jacket here in a few minutes to go outside and talk about these hatching eggs for just a minute. Woo, what a difference a day makes in temperature. It's just barely 7 o'clock. So it's not too light out here right now. I don't expect it to get sunny at all. Somewhere out here I got a French Black Copper Maran rooster with the red leg band. That's this guy right here. He's the daddy for most everything out here. He was a surprise rooster that showed up, I don't know, a couple years ago. It's supposed to have been a hen, but turned out to be a rooster. So like I said, he fertilized all the eggs that I hatched last year. So he's the daddy of that Maran sitting up there, and there's another French Black Copper Maran there. He fertilized those 2 eggs, so those are his sons. Trying not to get myself confused, but seems to be something that's really easy to do. So all 3 of those roosters have fertilized, of course, the Maran eggs and the olive eggers that I put in the incubator. I did purchase some olive eggers last year, so I'm sure some of those went in the incubator. These should be 2nd generation olive eggers or 3rd generation, so I'm hoping the eggs continue to get darker green. Anyway, enough of that. I'm confused. It's cold. And I got a Walmart grocery delivery on the way. One last thing I thought I'd mention. My friend has started a YouTube fishing channel. He'd appreciate it if you go check him out. It's called Arkansas Fishing Tales. T-A-L-E-S. He fishes a lot, but he don't catch much fish. He'd appreciate it if you'd go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Thanks. Well, that was short and sweet. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to have an update on them hatching eggs as things develop. Catch you next time here at the Little Homestead. Have a good evening, everybody.